Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find room. It's Jean-Pierre. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Craig Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Miles Gaston.
Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with a direct snap. And they'll stop him after a short gain. for 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run this one in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Scanning the field. It's Hill. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Extra point try coming now. The PAT makes it 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll toss it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Hill. Catch hauled in here over the middle. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Washington offense retakes the field here. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers, and make the...
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Hill. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense blocked through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The offense now operating in empty. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Breaking free at the 35. Breaking through defenders. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Memphis.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Throw down coming up after that running play. To the air. It's Hill. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the option play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And out for the first, but still going. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset out of control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. It's definitely frustrating. What a great job with the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Now they get set to kick it away.
Memphis, 20, Washington, 19.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Takes the handoff again. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly.
And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the try for 2. Dropping back, it's Hill. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Memphis. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Looking to scramble. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Launching downfield. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Hand off to the right side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. 3rd down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Can he get there on the ground? What out of the 46, good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll test the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Hill. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and can wear that defense down psychologically.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Looks like Washington will have the first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off, just need to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team gets him down, a last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.